In this video, I'm going to show you 14 tips that will help you manage your time better. Hey everyone, my name is Alan, and in this video, I'm going to share with you some of my best tips for managing your time better. We all know that time is precious, and we can't afford to waste it on things that don't matter. So if you're looking to get more out of life, then this video is for you. 1. Make a list of the tasks you need to do each day and try to stick to it. One of the most important skills you can learn in life is time management. If you can master the art of managing your time better, you'll be able to accomplish so much more. One of the best ways to start managing your time better is to make a list of the tasks you need to do each day and try to stick to it. This will help you stay focused and on track. You may not be able to accomplish everything on your list each day, but as long as you're making progress, that's all that matters. Keep at it, and eventually you'll get the hang of it. 2. Set time limits for each task. For example, give yourself 30 minutes to work on a project. One of the best ways to improve your time management skills is to set time limits for each task you need to complete. For example, if you have a project that will take several hours to finish, break it down into smaller tasks and set a time limit for each one. Refuse to work on the project for more than 30 minutes at a time. This can be a great way to ensure that you don't get overwhelmed by a big project and that you stay focused on the task at hand. It can also help to prevent you from procrastinating on a project by ensuring that you only have a limited amount of time to work on it. If you find that you often struggle to stick to your time limits, try setting a timer or using an alarm clock to remind yourself when it's time to move on to the next task. 3. Break up large tasks into smaller ones so they're easier to manage. When you have a lot on your plate, it can be daunting to try and tackle everything at once. But if you take the time to break down your tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces, you'll find that it's much easier to get things done. Not only will you be able to focus better on each individual task, but you'll also be able to track your progress and see concrete results. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed, remember that breaking things down into smaller chunks is a great way to get things done. 4. Delegate tasks whenever possible. One of the most important things you can do in order to be successful is manage your time wisely. And one way to do that is by delegating tasks whenever possible. Delegating means giving someone else the responsibility of completing a task or managing a project. It can be difficult to let go of control, but delegating can actually help you to be more productive by freeing up your time to focus on other tasks. When delegating, it's important to choose the right person for the job and to provide clear instructions. But if done correctly, delegating can be a great way to manage your time more effectively. 5. Take breaks when needed, but try not to overdo it. It can be easy to get caught up in work and try to power through, but this isn't always the most effective approach. It's important to take breaks when you need them, but it's also important not to overdo them. Taking too many breaks can lead to lost productivity and make it harder to get back on track. Instead, try to find a balance that works for you. Maybe you need a 5-minute break every hour, or maybe you need a longer break every few hours. Experiment and see what helps you manage your time better. And remember, even if you're taking breaks, it's still important to focus on your work when you're actually working. Otherwise, those breaks won't be doing much good. 6. Stay organized. Use folders, labels, and calendars to help you keep track of what's due when. One of the best ways to stay organized is to use folders, labels, and calendars to help you keep track of what's due and when. This can be especially helpful if you're managing your time better. By using these tools, you can ensure that you're always aware of what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. This can help you avoid missing deadlines or forgetting important tasks. Additionally, by keeping track of your commitments, you can free up more time for leisure activities or other pursuits. So if you're looking for a way to streamline your life, consider using folders, labels, and calendars to help you stay organized. 7. Avoid multitasking. It's less efficient and can actually lead to the poorer work quality. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel like we need to do more than one thing at a time. However, studies have shown that multitasking is actually less efficient than focusing on one task at a time. When we try to do too many things at once, our brains become overloaded, and we're less able to process information effectively. This can lead to poorer work quality, as well as errors and accidents. If you find yourself trying to juggle multiple tasks, take a step back and assess your priorities. You may be able to get more done by managing your time better and focusing on one thing at a time. 8. Learn how to say no. Don't take on more than you can handle. Learning how to say no is an important skill, especially if you are someone who tends to take on more than they can handle. This can lead to feeling overwhelmed and stressed, and can prevent you from being able to focus on the tasks that are truly important. When you find yourself in this situation, it is important to take a step back and reassess your priorities. What is truly important? What can you realistically handle? Saying no to some things may mean that you have to adjust your schedule or change your plans, but it will ultimately help you to be more successful by managing your time better. 9. Prioritize important tasks over less urgent ones. Time management is a skill that is essential for success in any field. One of the most important aspects of managing your time effectively is learning to prioritize tasks. On any given day, you will likely have a range of tasks that need to be completed, some of which are more important than others. It is crucial to be able to identify the difference between urgent and important tasks and to prioritize the latter. While it can be tempting to focus on the task that is due immediately, this may not always be the most effective use of your time. If you find yourself constantly putting off important tasks in favor of less urgent ones, it may be time to reassess your priorities. By taking the time to learn how to prioritize effectively, you can make sure that you are using your time in the most productive way possible. 10. Find a time management system that works for you. There is no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to managing your time better. However, there are a few general tips that can help you find a system that works for you. First, consider what your goal is. Do you want to be more productive at work? Get more done in your personal life? Once you know what you want to achieve, you can start looking for a system that will help you meet your goals. There are a variety of time management systems out there, so take some time to research and find one that looks like a good fit. Once you've found a system, take the time to learn how to use it effectively. Start small and focus on using the system for one task or area of your life at a time. As you get better at using the system, you can start adding more and more tasks to your schedule. With a little practice, managing your time will become second nature. 11. Practice mindfulness or meditation in order to focus better and be less stressed out. The ability to focus is an essential skill in today's fast-paced world. Whether you're working on a project at work or trying to get through a difficult task, being able to focus your attention can make all the difference. However, managing your time and attention can be difficult, especially if you're feeling stressed out or overwhelmed. One way to help improve your focus is to practice mindfulness or meditation. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment and focusing on your breath. Meditation can help you to train your mind to be more focused and present. Even just a few minutes of mindfulness or meditation each day can help you to feel less stressed and more able to focus on what's important to you. 12. Set goals and reward yourself when you achieve them. Achieving goals requires careful planning and managing your time better. Make sure your goals are realistic, then break them down into smaller goals that you can achieve over time. Set a deadline for each goal and reward yourself when you reach it. Remember, the more specific your goals are, the easier it will be to achieve them. Keep a positive attitude and don't give up if you don't reach your goal immediately. With perseverance, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. 13. Eliminate distractions from your environment whenever possible. One of the most important skills you can learn in today's world is how to eliminate distractions from your environment. With the constant barrage of notifications, messages, and ads, it's easy to spend hours each day getting pulled away from what you're supposed to be doing. However, managing your time better begins with managing your environment. If you can eliminate distractions, you'll be able to focus more on what's important and get more done in less time. Here are a few tips for eliminating distractions. Turn off all notifications on your phone and computer. This includes email, social media, and any other app that sends you alerts. If it's not urgent, you can check it later. Put your phone in airplane mode when you're trying to focus on a task. This will prevent calls, texts, and other notifications from interrupting you. Find a quiet place to work. If possible, work in a room where you can close the door to minimize outside noise. Put away any toys or objects that could distract you. This includes things like books, magazines, and electronic devices that aren't essential for the task at hand. By taking these steps, you can create an environment that is conducive to productivity and focus. Eliminating distractions may take some practice, but it will pay off in the long run by helping you manage your time more effectively. 14. Create routines so everything becomes more automatic and doesn't require as much thought or effort. Do you ever feel like there aren't enough hours in the day? If so, you're not alone. Time management is a challenge for many people. One way to make better use of your time is to create routines for the things you do every day. By automating some of your daily activities, you can free up your mental energy for more important tasks. For example, instead of spending time each morning deciding what to wear, create a weekly wardrobe plan. Or if you find yourself wasting time scrolling through social media, set a daily limit and stick to it. Establishing routines can help you to make better use of your time and become more efficient in managing your day-to-day activities. Time management is key to being productive and achieving your goals. By following the tips we've listed above, you should be able to get a handle on your time and start seeing some real results. Remember to delegate when possible, stay organized, and most importantly, don't try to do too much at once. Time management is all about finding what works for you, so experiment with different methods until you find a system that really clicks. And finally, don't forget to subscribe for new videos every week. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for new videos every week.